CanConnect is a simple, accessible, and easy to use mobile application for senior citizens, elders, and people with dementia. It is developed by FreshBooks Studio for CanAssist, an organization of the University of Victoria that develops customized technologies and programs for people with disabilities. You can think of CanConnect as a simplified interface and a replacement for Skype. It allows senior citizens, elders, and people with dementia and Alzheimer's to stay in touch with friends, family, and colleagues using a simple, accessible interface. We have an iOS app for iPhones and iPads and an Android app for phones and tablets. There are two modes in this application, client mode and configurator mode. Client mode is what you see front and center in the iPad. It is intended to be used by patients with cognitive challenges and features a very simplified interface. The iPhone on your left features configurator mode. This mode is intended to be used by health professionals, friends, or family to set up the device for a patient or themselves. This interface includes a number of options such as adding a contact at the bottom of the screen, settings, and more. Next, let's look at the sign-up process. The CanConnect app features a very simple two-step sign-up process. The application can be set up for a clinician or someone else. We begin by selecting a photograph. Photographs are required and form an integral part of the visual cue that users with cognitive challenges need to identify the contact they are expected to connect with. We then enter a display name, one that is likely going to be familiar to our contacts. We then enter an email address that will be used to contact us in certain cases such as password resets. Next, we enter a desired password and type it once again to confirm that both fields match. Step 1 ends with accepting the terms and conditions. The final step involves setting up an identity verification question. When being added by another user as a contact, they will be required to answer this question. This added step ensures that only trusted contacts are allowed to connect with each other. And that's it. We've successfully signed up. If you look at the top left of the iPad, you'll notice your unique CanConnect number. At the bottom of the iPad, we can tap to add a new contact. When adding a new contact, you need to know a user's CanConnect number as well as the answer to their identity verification question. Enter the user's CanConnect number and tap on Add Contact to proceed. Next, enter the answer to your contact's identity verification question and tap on Submit. You may choose to be notified if your new contact goes offline. A new user has now been added. Let's skip ahead by adding a few new users and switching to client mode. At the top right corner of the iPad below Settings, tap on the white button to switch modes. There you have it. We have successfully entered client mode. Next, let's look at switching back and forth between the two interfaces. As seen in the previous step, to switch to client mode, simply tap the white button beneath Settings on the top right corner of the iPad. Switching back to configurator mode is not straightforward. This is intentionally not straightforward in order to prevent a client from inadvertently exiting client mode. To exit back, tap and hold for 5 seconds anywhere on the screen and look at the bottom. Tap this gray lock button and you will see a number pop up. Enter this number backwards in the field below. Hit Submit, and we're now back in configurator mode. Next, let's have a look at video calling. Video calling is fairly straightforward. Simply tap on the online user you want to call, and a call will be initiated. The iPad in the center of your screen features client mode and has a limited set of options. A user may only end a call. This simple interface makes it a useful application for those who may find it difficult to navigate other video calling applications such as Skype, FaceTime, or WhatsApp. The iPhone on your left features configurator mode, which is targeted towards clinicians. This mode comes with a number of options during an active video call. A configurator may hide their video mute themselves, flip the camera, or simply end the call. Thank you for taking the time to view this demo. We're excited by the potential applications of CanConnect and look forward to answering any questions you may have.